Well, I think we came in. We knew that they were shooting a good percentage in the first half, and we had to pick it up. And I think it was more of the intensity than it just was the defense. We just started playing harder, and the shots weren't falling as much.
Was there a concerted effort to get the ball out of Burns' hands? Because when he wasn't running their offense, it just didn't look good.
Well, I mean, we were just trying to play our defense and pressure the ball and get him out of his game that way.
Anything else for the athletes?
What does it mean for you guys to get 6 wins at this point in the year, build a lot of momentum for the season?
I would say it's huge because we're trying to build this since last year and this summer. We're trying to have a great start to ending the conference, be confident in our team, and be ready to just win games. So yeah, obviously we're really happy about it, but we still think we can get better and like there's some losses that we should have won still, but yeah, we still very happy about it.
As an offense, you guys were a bit up and down in that first half, but you guys seemed to pick it up as the second half went by. How do you guys feel like you're kind of coming together as a unit when you guys are getting the basketball?
I think we're building chemistry every day, so it's an ongoing progress. Everybody, we're still new, still getting used to each other, and I think we're going to get better as the season goes along.
Anything else?
Alexis, talk about you guys' ability to get into the paint and make plays, especially in the second half.
I would say we just like got more aggressive. I think we was kind of just not laid back, but like it wasn't as much as aggressive the first half than we did the second half. We just need to like wake up and be who we are, and that's what we did. And just having an unselfish team, like willing to pass the ball. Like every time we get paint touches, either it's a kick out, drop off, or layups. We just like willing to like share the sugar.
I think it's important. We beat a very, very good team tonight. They're good. Man, are they good. They got a great mix of veterans, size, talent, skill, unselfishness. They're good defensively. And we had to play very, very well, in particular in the second half, to get that win. They're good. They're good. Don't be surprised if at the end of the year you don't see them winning their league and playing in the NCAA tournament, playing in the postseason. So we beat a good team tonight. And, we did a lot of good things, and it kind of shows, how we need to win games. We hung close, even when we weren't playing as well. We didn't panic when they're making some threes in the first half. I did not think our defense was where it needed to be in the first half, and the numbers proved it. But we weren't too far off. We needed a little more disciplined ball pressure. We needed a little more activity off the ball. We needed to limit them to one shot. And we got that in the second half. I think, two guys in particular, I thought Xavier Castaneda was fabulous tonight. And then, look at, Quincy played well, 12 points in his time, but he got into foul trouble, got that third foul, and Xavier answered the bell for us. Didn't make one basket and was in complete control of the game and did an unbelievable job on Burns in the second half. Kept him in front, kept him out of the lane, just did a really, really good job on him. And then JB came in and really gave us a spark. Made some shots, but his energy, his confidence, he just did some really, really good things. And he hasn't played as well, and he's still learning and young and so forth, but, he's our kind of guy. So you're just going to keep sticking with him, and he's going to figure it out. But this is who we are, Different guys got to step up at different times, and it was good to see guys who were ready to go, and it was good to see, no one on the bench, guys were cheering for those guys that were out there. And then when their number was called, they were able to go out and make some plays. Quince hasn't played in 10 minutes. He goes out there, knocks down 2 big free throws for us. So our defense was really good in the second half. And when we defend like that, we're a much, much better team.
Coach, I know you're really happy with your ball pressure in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the ball out of Burns' hands, was that a priority? He had 3 points in the second half, all free throws.
Yeah, and that was. We needed to, he's the engine that makes them go. And not to discredit the other players because they're all good, but they play off of him a lot, and we did a really good job. And, for the beginning, it was Quincy on him and to start the second half. Did a great job. Was hounding him, making him, every dribble was contested. And then X got in there and did the same thing. They do it two different ways. Q does it with sheer strength and force, and X does it with unbelievable footwork and ball pressure, just always keeping his chest in front of the ball, negotiating ball screens and different things like that. So, to force that team into 20 turnovers. And for us, again, I've talked time and time about it, to force 11 or to get 11 steals. I'm just telling you, I coached a long time. I don't think I've ever coached a team that had 11 steals in a game. And our two guards, David and Quincy, 4 each. Those are game changers when you get it and you get a layup down at the other end. So very, very pleased. Very pleased with the effort, very pleased with the discipline in the second half. And we made the plays that needed to be made. And, we got kind of wore them down a little bit. Some plays that weren't open in the first half, all of a sudden now Mike Dura on a roll is open. The throwback for the 3 is open. So it was good. It was a good win for us.
You guys matched the program record for wins in November with this one. What does it mean to have these results so quickly? I think this is year -1 for you, right?
Yeah, -1. It's a great milestone for us because it shows that we are making progress and we are trying to do it the right way and doing it with some bunch of new guys again. And you take those. That those are markers along the way that you can sell to your guys. Look, this is what we're doing, and it's a long road from where we were at to where we want to get to. But there's got to be steps along the way, and that was good. That was you guys getting to know me a little better. I'm still ticked off at the 2 losses. You know what I mean? But I think our guys are too, which is good, which is another good step. We got a long way to go, though. We got a long way to go. But these guys are fun to be around. They play hard. They compete. We're going to make a million mistakes at times, but they're a good group to be building with.
Coach, what about Alexis and his aggressiveness, assertiveness? He's the guy that put you over the top and into the lead after Justin.
Yeah, I mean, you see him do some different things every game. I thought he was really good defensively in the second half. Got a lot of deflections, and made some critical plays for us offensively. They're big inside and they're good and they can move their feet. It's hard to score on them inside. Hit a big 3 for us, obviously. But, him down the stretch, stepping to the free throw line and making those free throws just shows, again, a little more maturity by him. I thought, like I said, he plays so hard sometimes he gets out of position because he wants to help 3 guys, on defense. And he wants to help on the ball and then cover the guy here and then also rebound. He was much more solid with that tonight, and that made a big difference for us. He's a good player. You can see he's got a chance to be a special player here. He really does.
David and Alexis talked about the offensive chemistry, continuing to build through the first few games. But when you see where this offense has been, where do you feel like it is now, and do you feel like that can get better?
Yeah, I do think it can get better because I still think we leave too many points on the rim, shots around the basket. I love our fans. We get it in there close and we miss one, and you hear, oh, you know what I mean? They should hear me when he misses that, And it's funny because everybody's the same. Anytime a big guy gets a ball around the basket, everybody thinks that he's just going to make it. Well, there are defenders guarding him, and there's big bodies around and stuff like that. But offensively, we leave too many points on the rim. We need to finish some plays better. we got to shoot better from the free throw line. And I think I think we took one bad shot today. We had 2 bad shots today. We don't take bad shots, which is good. And I think we can make some more of those good shots that we're getting. I thought, TJ had, for his 4 threes, he had 3 really, really good looks at it. So we can get better offensively, and at the same time, I've coached a lot of teams that couldn't score 73 points. We're like an offensive juggernaut when it comes to stuff. But we can get better at it, too. I think we can get better at it.
Coach, was this game played at the tempo that you'd like to play in?
I thought that they don't play super fast. But I thought, what would we have? We had 8 fast break points. They didn't get any. But we had 26 points off of turnovers, which was the difference in the game, to be honest with you. We have a pretty good record if we score over 68, 70 points. We've been in pretty good shape. But that's when our defense is good too. So we could. I always think we could push the ball more. I really do. I think we could push the ball more. I think your question on offense, I think that's an area we can get better at.
Coach, you held Colgate to 27 points in the second half. Did you say anything in the locker room to help the defense out? Anything in that regard?
There was a few things said in the locker room at half. We have some goals, objectives, and when a team shoots in the first half, when a team shoots 44% from the 3, your objectives are not being met. You know what I mean? Yep. And so some of the assistants let the guys know as well. We weren't defending with the intensity that you need to defend with when a team is skilled as Colgate is and can shoot and can pass the ball. And we were much better at that the second half. The good thing was, we didn't, like I said, we didn't get out of sorts when we were down 5, 6, 7, 8 points. I don't know what their biggest lead was, but, we didn't start mad dogging it and getting undisciplined in our defense. We just became more active. So I thought we did cover 2 ball screen actions that hurt us in the first half, and they did a much better job of covering those in the second half.